Hey everyone, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a full face using only my mum's makeup. I'm so excited to be doing this video because it just seems very funny, and half the stuff that my mum uses for makeup I've never ever tried before, so it's almost like a first impressions. I've got my mum's makeup bag here. Looks really nice. There's actually quite a lot of products in here which I'm really excited to try out. My mum doesn't really wear a lot of makeup on a daily basis whatsoever. This would be if we were going out for the evening, going for a meal, and she wanted to wear a little bit more makeup than usual, then this would be the products that she would go for as her sort of like everyday makeup routine, you could call it. If you do enjoy this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see new videos from me, hopefully every single week. I'd really appreciate that. I'm going to stop rambling because I'm going to be talking quite a lot in this video, as it's sort of like a chatty get ready with me but with a twist using my mum's makeup. So let's get started. Okay, I have no clue where to start. I need a mirror, that would help. Okay, so the first product I've picked out of my mum's makeup bag is a primer. This looks pretty fancy, to be honest, and this is the Flash Illuminator, the Estee Edit by Estee Lauder. So I'm guessing this is like a collection by Estee Lauder. I love the sound of this product because it says illuminating, which is like my all-time favorite thing when it comes to makeup. If you know, you know. So me and my mum actually like the same sort of finish with our makeup look, so I'm just going to apply this like a normal primer. I'm going to mainly put it, if anything's going to come out, yeah, I'm mainly going to put it on like my cheekbones, tip of my nose, forehead and chin, basically like the highlighting points, because that's where I want my skin to be illuminating. Put way too much on my fingers. Oops. I'm just going to pop some on my chin, my nose. I feel like I've put way too much of this on my skin. By the way, I've already moisturised and done like my skincare and everything before like filming this. To blend this in, I think I'm just gonna use my fingers. It just seems a little bit more easier. I'm not really sure what my mum would use, probably her fingers. The primer is all blended in. Like I said, I just used my fingertips. I used a little bit too much product because my skin is like, it's shining in every direction. But no, I absolutely love that product actually. I might have to steal that off her, not gonna lie. Fun fact, me and my mum actually used the same foundation, except hers is a little bit darker, so this could go terribly wrong. So my foundation is in the shade 03 and hers is in 05. Obviously this one's mine and then this one's hers. Oh no. To blend out the foundation, my mum would always use a beauty blender. This one's a little bit damp because I know she does like it a little bit damp because she likes that flawless finish. I'm just gonna like dot this around my face, like how I would apply my foundation. Can you guys see how dark that foundation is? I'm just gonna get the beauty blender and I'm just gonna start blending it out and see how this goes. Literally the difference from my face to my neck. So for concealer, my mum uses the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Concealer, and I really like this because it's got like different steps. So it's got two different types of concealers, and it's also got a powder which she uses obviously after putting on the concealer. You've got the powder and then you've got the two concealers. So step 1 is an under eye brightening concealer. Step 2 is a super wear face concealer. Okay, so I'm going to pop the step 1, which is this sort of like pinky toned concealer, underneath my eyes to sort of brighten them up, it says. And then step 2 I'm going to use on any sort of blemishes on my face. So I'm just going to lightly dot this underneath my eyes, like so. And then the other eye. Okay, so concealer underneath my eyes is all done. I've just like dotted it where you would get like dark circles. And I know she uses her damp beauty blender to blend that out. I blended that concealer out under my eyes. It looks really good. It's blended out really nicely, and it's sort of gotten rid of any like dark circles. Now I'm going to go on to the step 2 of the concealer and pop this on any blemishes that I have, because I have like this huge spot on my chin and it literally won't go. It's so painful as well. Do you ever get a spot and it's just so painful that you'll just, if you just touch it, it just makes your eyes water, because this is the one and it's been there forever. Like, can you please just go? Now I'm going to go on to setting everything in place, and like I said, the concealer comes with a step 3, and that's the powder. It's almost like a translucent powder and it makes your skin like really soft. So I'm gonna apply this on a powder brush underneath my eyes and where I've applied the concealer to set everything in place and stop it from creasing. Now I'm going to go on to brows, because I feel like I'm missing something on my face. So let's see what brow product my mum uses. So here's her brow product. It's also got a spoolie on the end, which is really handy. Is the Isla brow pencil in brown, I think. She's used it a lot, so like it's really short. But I believe it's in the shade brown, but I know it's by Isla, and I love their brow products. They're really nice, and their eyelashes. The shade of this eyebrow brush is very like red toned. It's not like exactly brown, if that makes sense. I just don't work well with eyebrow pencils like this. Like, I use the Benefit Browsing eyebrow pencil, but it's not like a proper pencil. It's like really creamy, and it's just, it applies really nicely, but this you have to press really hard, and it's just the wrong shade. It's like way too dark. But yeah, that was the best that I could do for my brows. My mum doesn't really fill them in that dark anyway. She just sort of like outlines them and makes them like a little bit longer. Yeah, and they're my brows. So now it's time to go on to bronzer, highlighter and blusher. So I think I'm gonna go for bronzer first, and I've just picked it out of the makeup bag. And my mum uses the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer in the shade Sun Glow 25, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face, just like below my cheekbones, my forehead, a little bit on my nose, just make me look even more tanned than I already am. I actually really like this bronzer. It blended out really nicely. It's quite dark because I did use a little bit too much, but no, it's really nice, and it gives a really nice sort of sun-kissed glow, which is what we all want. For highlighter, my mum uses this. She did tell me it broke quite a while ago. I believe this is the MUA Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter in the shade Pink Shimmer. I actually used to use this shade a lot. I think I gave this to my mum because I didn't really use it that much, because I wasn't really a fan of the sort of pink undertone. I use this one, but in the shade Iridescent Gold. So I finished highlighting my face. I absolutely love the highlighter. I think it's so pretty and it applied really nicely. And my skin is now glowing. Now we're going to go on to blusher, and I actually never wear blusher in my everyday makeup routine, but my mum does, so we're going to pop some on. And my mum uses the Benefit Rockateur blush. This blush was actually my first ever high-end makeup product. I was honestly so flipping excited when I bought this, like you don't even understand. I was just the most excited 13-year-old I think I was when I got this. I haven't used this blush in the longest time. Now I'm going to go on to mascara. Let's see what mascara my mum uses. Ico London Black Magic Mascara, and it's classed as Drama and Curl. This looks super cool. The wand is like really curved. I know my mum doesn't curl her lashes, so obviously I'm not going to do that, so we're just going to go straight into mascara. Definitely like volumized them and made them look a lot longer than they did look. The last product I'm going to be using in this full face using only my mum's makeup is a lip product. My mum said to me she hardly wears any sort of lip products. She might wear a bit of lip gloss or like lip balm, which is true, but if she was going to go out for like a meal, something a little bit more fancier, and she wanted to wear, you know, a bit of lipstick, it's called the Manor Beauty Simplified Priming Gloss Stain. This looks really cool, and it's also like a really pretty colour. I mean, it's a nice formula, like it applied really nicely. It's not like drying, it's really moisturising, but the shade is just, don't think it suits me, but it suits my mum. Okay, so this is the finished look. Best look I've ever done on my channel. But yeah, this was the full face using only my mum's makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was kind of like funny and entertaining, and you found some stuff out about what products my mum likes to use on her face. If you did enjoy this video, remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see new videos from me, hopefully every single week. I'd really appreciate that. I think that's all I have to say. I hope you guys have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video.